Welcome back in to another episode of Jet Fuel. Am I Mike Finner?
Welcome in.
Welcome on in.
Yeah, that's his kind of
It's
signature when he comes back from commercial.
I'm Briaunna Malone. I'm here with meteorologist Kolek Flint.
Hi.
And our special guest.
Reappearing guest again.
Have you been on here before?
This is number two.
Number two.
I wasn't here, I don't think.
We talked a lot of shop with
Urbanski.
Kent last time about his extensive career.
He's a Hall of Famer. You're the Hall of
A
Fame.
Hall of Famer. We didn't bring that up.
He is in the Hall of Fame. So talk to him nicely.
Proud of that, but I don't like talking about it too much. But I mean,
He's
was
a cool dude.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very, very special time.
All right, so we are missing, as you said earlier, we're Matthias lists today because
Matthias.
we're starting a new. I don't think these two have been together on this podcast in like weeks.
They were yesterday for like a little bit. I came in with my pizza. So a little bit yesterday. That's it though.
I came in with my coffee. Oh, how do you like? I'm a strictly black.
Me
coffee
too.
Drinker.
Me too. You can't water that down. I'm from the north.
No, the
I feel
stronger
like.
the better.
Go ahead.
The stronger the better too.
I've heard that. I feel like usually I used to like a sweet coffee, but working here, especially in the mornings, like I'm just rushing. I get my coffee sometimes it's just like not sweet, and I'm like, whatever. The stronger the better. It'll do. So.
Well, if Kent were here at our hours at 3 a.m., which you might as well be because you're up at that time, right?
Yeah. I know it's crazy, right?
Sometimes I see him in the mornings, like, what are you doing here right now?
Yeah.
He'd make the strongest coffee. It'd be like the tar they just laid down on Peachtree. I'm telling you, I can always tell when you make the coffee, man.
Yeah.
I mean, and I like strong coffee, but whew, put some hair on your chest that way.
Yeah, you're not seeing through that pot of coffee.
No. Dark as night.
I'd try it. I'd try it.
Yeah.
See, my wife is totally the opposite. We have this whole coffee bar in our house, and she's got
Like a sweet coffee.
all the pump stuff and all that, and I don't use any of it.
Yeah.
Right. So
Have you always been an early morning person since you get up so early?
even in college, I was that
Really?
way. Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, I always scheduled my classes 8 in the morning, and just because I was up, and
Might as well just knock it
and there
out.
was one time I think there was a friend of mine who was in one of my classes, and he worked for the post office as a part-time job, and he's like, hey. There's an opening if you want to help, like, deliver mail to the dorms and stuff like that. He said the only downfall is it's from 4 to 6 in the morning. I'm like, that's no problem.
He's up anyway. He's up anyway.
Yeah, so I did that.
We're getting into the holiday season now.
We are.
And speaking of coffee, I think, is it Starbucks that you're
The
saying
holiday drinks
coming
are out today.
Little
Yep, they've been all over my
holiday-
Instagram.
Holiday drinks. I have an Instagram, but I just don't really.
You don't, because I tag you and stuff on my story, and you'd never see it.
You an Instagram guy? No?
Instagram
Facebook is about it.
Yeah, Instagram is kind of like fizzling out, I feel.
Well, aren't they tied together now?
Facebook
the
and
gram
Instagram?
and the Facebook.
Yeah.
So I don't know what this was, but
Together.
Blending.
Forever, exactly. Together forever.
so what do you still have any traditions that die hard in your family coming to the holiday season?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's of course. I think Thanksgiving is one of the best holidays there is, and it just because I love the food, I love to eat, I love to hang out and have a few cocktails, and and then it turns right into that Black Friday, and so to me that's kind of the start of the whole Christmas.
Right.
Which leads me to my next question, because we talked about this the other day.
We did.
Christmas trees and Christmas music. On November 1st, it's like someone flips a switch, and people are putting their frickin' trees up, and their Christmas music is playing. Too soon?
Yeah, for me it is. To me, Christmas starts like the day after Thanksgiving. I mean, I don't want to see my Christmas tree when I'm eating turkey. It's just.
But you gotta enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, well, I do. I leave it up. It goes up Black Friday, and it stays up until New Year's Day, and then it comes down.
Okay.
So that's the schedule you're on?
Yeah.
I feel like that's the most common schedule. Because I was saying, I know people that literally the day after Christmas, that goes
That's
away
it.
and
Enough.
the decorations come down and we move on.
And I think those are the people that put it up the second or the first week of November, and they're tired of looking at it, right? So, I mean, and I've seen some traditions where people don't even put their tree up till New Year or Christmas Eve.
Yeah,
Right? And
I've seen that too.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's just a lot of work to
It
do.
is. I'd be stressed. Like, you know what? I'll try again next year.
We had a friend of ours, actually, a mutual friend of ours, Sarah. Just the most extreme case I've ever seen is she takes the tree down Christmas Day.
Yep.
Really?
Like, as soon as the
Christmas
presents
Day.
are done,
Oh, that's a little. Yeah.
down the tree.
Like, if you know her, it's so on brand for her.
No, yeah, I can't do that. I mean, it's because it's still Christmas, but
Right.
it's strange though because like I love Christmas, I love the build up and everything, but when Christmas like 6 o'clock in the evening, there's this weird depressing.
Agreed. It makes
feeling
me
that,
so sad.
Yeah, I mean it drives me, and so I
Yeah.
have to like try to watch something fun in order to keep my energy up,
Yeah.
right? Or I just get weirdly
I get
depressed.
sad.
because-
Really?
There's a song,
Yeah.
actually, that talks about that.
What?
There's a song. Wait, I'm going to find it. Chat amongst yourselves.
Yeah, it was, and I don't know why that is, but I guess it's just because the buildup of it, and then your house is full with people, and then everything and then there's
Exactly.
and then it just gets real quiet.
It's like, back to reality.
Yeah, it's so sad.
Right.
It is a magical time of year. I mean, I'm, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it home. I mean, I have Christmas Day off, but I only have Christmas Day off.
Now, when I was doing the Steelers coverage, I've worked a lot of those holidays, so I had to kind of like change things around. We would celebrate if the game was on Christmas Day, which it has been, or Christmas Eve, which it has been, and so that kind of like threw a dart in it. But now that I'm kind of retired from that section of my life, I'm just looking forward to being at home. I've spent the last 3 holidays away from my family.
Yeah.
so
Crazy.
So it's exciting for you to be back home.
That's why you're a Hall of Famer, Ken.
So that's it.
That's why.
Amazing.
How many kids do you have? 3, 4?
I have a stepson and 2 daughters.
Yeah. And they're all grown now, so
Yeah.
do they still come to mom and dad's and expect Christmas presents from Santa Claus?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Well, I mean,
I do too.
I don't think that ever stops.
Yeah.
And like I love my mother-in-law to death, but my kids are like 27 years old, and she still sends them stuff on Halloween. And
Aw, but that's
and it's like, yeah, well, it puts the pressure on me.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
I'm like, that's coming from me, Mom. I mean, this,
Right.
I cut the cord there at 20.
So, I think one of the most popular gifts that people give these days is gift cards, like a gift card.
Or socks.
Are you a gift card guy?
to get or receive or give.
Either or.
Yeah, I mean, it all depends on,
Right.
And if you're married, I'm not giving my wife a gift card to somewhere, so that's
Yeah.
a little.
So, like, here's my thing. Like, it's become like almost a little bit controversial because I've heard a couple of different takes on gifting gift cards.
Yeah.
In that, when you give someone a gift card, it's a cop out.
I've heard that, I mean, it's that you don't want to put the effort into getting
something
I can
special.
see that.
No, see, I think there's certain situations, like, and I was going back to the meeting, they live in Florida. Well, obviously, they're not going to go shopping and buy
Right.
presents, so they're going to send gift cards to the kids and stuff like that. Or, she knows I like to shop at Dick's, so she'll send me a Dick's gift card. I'm okay with that.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
when it's a personal, with a
Exactly.
boyfriend or girlfriend.
Yeah.
or,
Like, give a little bit of effort.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I have gotten gift cards to places where she can get her nails done or a
Sure.
spa
Oh,
that's
or
different.
something.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That's okay. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've heard that I was on some radio show saying that that's like the biggest cop out that you could do for someone. It's like give them a gift card. But I see what you're saying because there's different situations. Like for me, I'm okay with giving a gift card. I'm okay with someone giving me a gift card too.
Right.
My problem is I don't use the damn thing and I forget about it.
Yeah.
And it puts a lot of
Yeah.
pressure on you because it's in your pocket.
Exactly, and I have to
don't wanna
use
lose
it,
thing,
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So then you end up rushing to the store to use it and get something you don't really need.
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly. So I will give. I have given my fair share of gift cards because I don't know if it's just like a little bit of like postpartum from my parents because, and your dad, right? So when your kids come to you and say, Dad, what do you want for Christmas? What do you say to them?
Well, we have this thing now where let's make a list, you know. So you give them some ideas, so everybody kind of knows you're going to get something that you want and that you like. So you just don't know what you get. 10 things. Give me 10 things that you want. And so, and I usually I don't know what that is because if I want something, I go get it.
Right.
You know
Exactly.
what I mean? These days. So
Exactly.
So usually it's something, if I go to the store, I'm like, yeah, I like that hat, but I really don't want to buy it for myself. I'll throw it on the Christmas list.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
something like that.
Yeah.
Because when I ask my parents, they're like, we're good. We don't need anything.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah.
I'm like,
My mom does that. My dad, he would do that.
like,
yeah.
is that a guilt trip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
are you actually just like good?
And my dad's 96 years old. He's going to be 96 next this
shout
weekend,
out to
Sunday.
Kent's dad. Happy birthday.
Happy
He'll be
birthday.
96 on Sunday. He gets mad at you if you buy him something. What are you spending your money for?
Aw.
Well, I just feel like, as like a parent, because like it's the old
Yeah,
cliche,
right.
like, because now I live far away and my other brother lives in North Carolina. So, you ask, like for me, I'll ask Mom, what do you guys need? What do you guys want?
Right.
Nothing, but it would be really good to just have you home.
Right,
That's like,
Like, girl, tell me what you want. What do you want me to go buy?
Well, in that case, I don't know how old your parents. How old are
they're in their 60s, so they're 64 and 63.
Well, they're young.
They're young, yeah.
I'm going to be 60 in a month. So anyway, I'm pretty close.
That's your early birthday.
You could be my dad? Is that what you
Oh
said?
my gosh. So I would think it would be fairly easy to buy for somebody in that age group. Now, trying to buy someone in their 80s or 90s is really tough.
I mean,
Yeah.
like a sweater, some cashmere socks or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and if you
Slippers.
look in my dad's closet, there's shirts that are still in packages and stuff that he has. For
Right.
getting gifts from people that he's like, I'm not going to use any of that. They wear the same thing. So, so what do you do? And there's only a couple of things. So in that case, you just go hang out with them, spend the day, take them a cake down, and
Quality time.
quality time. And he's got a million Steelers
Wow.
polo shirts, T-shirts, and all that. So it's like. He's 96 years old and still chews Copenhagen. So a roll of Copenhagen, he knows. My sister's like, "What? Why are you buying that for him?" I'm like, "He's 90.
He's 96.
Yeah.
He can do whatever the hell he
Right,
wants.
exactly.
Tell him to quit now."
Yeah.
So,
He's earned it.
yeah.
That's always been the challenge for me. Like asking or trying to buy something for my parents. It's like, well, what do you guys want? Oh, we don't really need anything. It's like, well, so they just moved into a new house, as did you.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the route I'm trying.
Yeah,
to,
like, what do they need?
What would he need? But see, the thing is my dad is, I know what he wants, and there's no way in hell I can afford it.
What is it?
Because he's got some land now, so he's got his tractor, and so he wants like big boy toys, like I can't.
Maybe when you move up to the next market, you can get them that.
Exactly.
This is it, Kent. This is it. I've reached the top. They say you peak at 40.
Yeah. Geez, I peaked 20 years ago.
No, actually, I don't think that's true. I heard you do allegedly peak later in life. But yeah, so what I actually started doing a few years ago, I'm the oldest of three. So I call my brothers, and Scott still lives close to my parents at home. So I'll call him and be like, you need to find out what Mom and Dad want or what they need. Just observe something,
Do they go
My
out
brother
to
does
eat a
that with
lot,
me.
or,
That's their thing, like Texas Roadhouse gift card.
Yeah, that way they're going to be happy.
Yeah.
But it's getting back to what you said, is the gift card giving to and personal. Or
Yeah.
whatever.
So I have always liked Scott when you're over, because they, my parents love having him close by because, Dad he's got a bad shoulder and Scott's a contractor, so.
Do they cook?
Now, does
Your parents cook? I mean, they
yeah, they do. I mean, I wouldn't say, you know.
because the whole Omaha steaks thing, you can have that.
That's
sentiment,
true.
You know
That's
what I mean?
true.
That's always I mean, that's always a great gift.
Dad thinks he's a grill master.
Well, there you go.
He might
not a grill
be.
He tries. But, so, yeah, they like the Texas Roadhouse gift cards. Texas Roadhouse sponsor us.
They should.
But-
Along with Plem.
and
I talk
Plem.
about trivia a
That's
lot
one of
on
my
here.
favorite places.
And the
as well.
Plem.
I mean,
Yeah.
So what I started doing a few years ago is I'd call my brother and just be like, just snoop around and see what they need or drop some hints here. And then I'll call my other brother, Kyle, and I'll be like, here's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Here's what
No, that's
we're
a good
gonna
strategy.
collectively buy them something that they could use of value.
Yeah.
And when we pool the money together, we can get something that's,
Right.
Yeah.
you know.
We did that one year for my dad, and he needed a new TV, so we all went in and bought him a big
Yeah, that's
screen
nice.
TV, and so something because he watches all the games, Steelers, Pirates, Penguins all the time, and like why not have a really nice big screen TV
Yeah.
to do that,
Yeah. I like the holiday gift ideas I'm getting here.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't mind a gift card. Like, especially if it's like Sephora or like clothes or something.
you
I can
know
just go
you're
get what I
gonna-
want.
Yeah, you know you're using
Yeah,
that, right?
so,
and,
yeah.
and whoever's buying is not going to go to Sephora and pick out
Exactly.
something for you. They don't like,
Exactly.
right? So
Yeah.
in that case, I think like a gift card could be, an addition to it, an
Right.
attachment to
Yeah, it's
something,
grown
so.
on me for sure.
Yeah.
I don't mind a gift card.
I mean, it doesn't have to be the only gift, but if it's a combination of a gift and a gift card, then I think
Yeah.
you're good.
Yeah. So it's always difficult because my parents are those people that they're like, oh, we don't need anything. Okay, that helps, But you know what? The shoe's on the other foot too, because when they ask me, I'm just like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got all the ties.
You know,
need,
like,
got all the
Right, you
bits
can
and
buy
sauce
like
and-
whatever you want.
I'm
pretty
like,
much,
I'm
yeah.
not even unfortunately gonna make it home, so what, But my mom still gets a little sensitive about that. So what we do is we do Christmas the weekend before the holiday.
Okay.
So at that point, I'll go home and she'll always have something.
Right.
Aw.
One gift that
What's the go-to meal for Christmas at the Flint residence?
So on Christmas Day, believe it or not, we kind of, all right. I come from a huge family. There's way too many of us. Like, you have to rent out the community center to get us all together.
Yeah, same.
And when you take the family photo, you have to pull the bleachers out to get us all in on the photo.
Right.
So our big thing.
And if they're all tall like you, I mean, then
Not so much on my dad's side. It's my mom's side. That's where I get the height. So our thing on Christmas was Christmas Eve. Everyone would get together on Christmas
Same.
Eve, and it was mostly just like appetizer foods. It wasn't really dinner, everyone would just bring chips and dip or something
Right,
like that, a little whiskey dogs with the toothpick and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then for a long time, so it was Christmas Eve at my grandparents' house. Santa Claus would come for all the young little cousins.
Same.
Cute.
And they'd get a little gift the night before, and Santa would be like, make sure you're in bed, the whole
Yeah,
night. And then that was it. Christmas Day, everyone kind of separated and did their own thing.
Yeah.
So for us, my immediate family, my parents and my brothers, Christmas Day was super low-key. Super low-key. We did the whole presents thing in the morning, and then we just kind of vegged.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there was no real big ethnic dinner.
No. So, but now, because life happens and kids grow up and traditions kind of go by the wayside,
They do. Yeah, they do. And especially when the older generation who started those traditions and passed
Right.
it down pass
Exactly.
away, and then it's reliant on the younger generation to keep those up, and some do and some can't.
Yeah. We've tried for the most part, but I'd say it's really kind of accelerated over the past, I'd say 2 to 3 years. It is, because my grandparents have been gone. They died in 2011-ish, back around then. And that's when that was they were the top of the pyramid, you know, like
right,
everybody went to, and since they're gone, you know, slowly but surely people have started kind of doing their own thing.
Yeah.
And now it's like a handful. Like we would literally go from having like 30, 40 people. Now you're lucky to get like 10.
Yeah. It's similar. I grew up in a primarily Polish, you know, family. Polish on my dad's side, Slovak on my mom's. So Christmas Eve was at my grandmother's house on the Polish side, and it was all the Polish ethnic type foods. Santa Claus showed up, and as you know, my dad was one of 6 kids, right? So there was, the family started getting larger to the point where grandma's house wasn't big enough. Then we started sharing. It was each other's, one of the 6, right, at their houses, and then that even got too big, and then we started having to rent a hall to have.
Oh, that's fun.
You know, and then it just got, everyone's like, okay, this is getting a little bit too much.
that's fun.
Because, you know, when people get married, then they have to now split and go to the other spouses, families, and all that, so it just got tough, and that's how it kind of disbanded. But on my wife's side of the family, who's primarily Italians, you know, it was the 7 fishes on Christmas Eve and all of that tradition. And so now that we don't like all do that anymore, I mean, it's like we try to incorporate, my wife Gina and I try to incorporate a little of both on Christmas Eve, you know.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think, I mean, the traditions of, you know, I say sadly, but it's just, that's how life goes. It's just part of life. You know, people grow up, people move on and start their own thing. So, I mean, it's like super low key now for Christmas.
But I find that my kids are very traditional, and if there's not something there, if you forget something, like, hey, where's this? Or, you know, where's, you know. So the traditions are still, the kids still like the traditions.
Right.
It just, as generations.
It's not what it used to be. It's not what it used to be.
And we try to do that, though. We try to establish.
So, like, for my parents now, like, they have grandkids now, you know. And I was talking to someone about this a couple of weeks ago. Like, that's been the biggest, like, thing for me as I get older, you know. And I live out here now, so I don't see my folks as often as I'd like. So when I go home, you see how much they age, and it's like, you know, you have such a mental picture of them, and then I have a mental picture of my grandparents that now they're the grandparents, and it's just like a kind of mind-boggling to me. It's kind of like, you know, your friends in high school, like you're always going to remember them young in that light, you know. And then you see them, and their kids are graduating school. It's just
married.
like, what the hell's going on?
It's crazy.
So I still have a group of guys that I went to high school with that I'm still very close with today. I still get together with them quite often.
Oh, that's fun.
And we go away together for a whole weekend.
I don't have anything like that.
Yeah,
Neither.
And the one thing that drives me crazy, though, is we're on a group chat, and those guys are like a bunch of old ladies. I mean, it's like enough. Like 1 in the morning, they're like, my phone.
I put all my group chats on D&D for the exact reason. Yep.
And I find that, like, I'm not the only one up at 4 o'clock in the morning or 4. They're all up at 4:30 in the morning.
Well, it's because, you know, you guys have to get up and use the bathroom.
Yeah.
I also do that too, though. I do that too.
Well, so this past weekend, I actually had some friends and family in town, and we went to Bob Evans over on Buffalo Road, and my friends' kids came with them. So teenage girl brought the boyfriend, who's on crutches, and star quarterback, ended his season, you know. So we're sitting down for breakfast at Bob Evans, and the waitress is taking our order. Oh, we'll have OJ, and you know, the kids went first or whatever. And then all of us were like, coffee, 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 coffee. And little Maddie, she goes, wow, you guys are old. And it kind of hit me. I was like, you know what? I can see where she's coming from, because not that long ago, I was in that spot going, you guys are all ordering coffee. Like,
well, that's a good point. At what point in your lives did you start liking coffee? I don't think I liked it until probably after college.
Oh, no. I started drinking when I was like 9 or 10.
Yeah, really?
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember when I started drinking it, but when I was little, my dad, he would drink it. And he used to like take bread and like dip it in there, and I wasn't supposed to have it, but he would like give me a little bit. So I've liked coffee for a while.
I don't think I liked it until like after college, and then like, but my kids are all, I mean, you know, since Starbucks and all that, they like the
exactly.
the $8
All the
coffee.
cutesy little drinks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And that's why you can't afford a house right now.
Because of Starbucks. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's
crazy
Starbucks
how
fault.
much that stuff costs.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like.
Starbucks is pricey. That's
Yeah,
why I
it
go to
is.
Dunkin', honestly.
Yeah.
Every
See,
now and then I'll go to Starbucks.
If I'm choosing between the two, it's Starbucks because it's a stronger coffee.
It's true. That is true.
It's too strong for me, and that's saying something.
That says a lot.
I mean, I will bypass coffee. I mean, if we're like on a vacation, and I will bypass it until it's a Starbucks, and then I mean, everyone else will go to Dunkin' or whatever.
Yeah, no, I go to Starbucks
I'm like, I'll
on
hold out for
vacation.
the Starbucks.
Really?
Airports, vacation,
Yeah.
I go to Starbucks.
Yeah.
Interesting. So anyway, to answer your question way back when, now I think my parents, they do their Christmas Eve with their grandkids, my niece and nephew, and then Christmas Day, they have soup and sandwich. That's what they do now.
Yeah.
So
we were talking about the tradition thing, and one of the very simple traditions that I always had is like when the kids woke up in the morning, I would make the Pillsbury, what was
the rising cinnamon
the cinnamon
rolls,
right?
yeah.
And you know, nothing real expensive, nothing elaborate, but they looked forward to that.
Right.
And
That's
I
sweet.
missed doing that last year because I'm like, you know what, this year. I'm going to go all out, and I'm going to go to the Cinnabon and get the real good.
yeah, the big honking.
And I never got over there, and I never bought the Pillsbury ones, and man, I got reamed out.
Way to go, Pops.
That's simple.
Screwed the pooch on that one, didn't
that's
you?
simple tradition. So that has to be at the top of the grocery list now.
Right.
You know, I mean, even at 27 years old and 20 years.
Well, there you go. They have a little tradition
That's
they're
their
going to
Right.
carry on.
Exactly.
I think that I can always count on one gift from my mom every year.
What?
Every year.
Is it the socks?
No.
No.
A box of Captain Crunch cereal.
Look, that's sweet. It's not like she keeps it
No pun
going every
intended, right?
year.
Yeah.
Aw.
That's
So what are your holiday
Yeah.
traditions? We've talked about ours. I mean,
So we would always have a bunch of people over.
she
'Cause
goes gets hammered drunk and parties in Atlanta.
Well, I started, but so because Christmas is also my dad's birthday.
Yes.
So we would like celebrate it like his birthday and Christmas, and have people over, and
Christmas Day?
Christmas Day. My brother's birthday is Thanksgiving.
Okay, wow. How about that? Holiday
crazy.
babies.
So I remember like when I was little, and like I still do it here and there. I would like bake cookies or cut a piece of cake and milk and leave it out for Santa.
Yeah.
And in the morning, like I was little, I was like the little lips on the cup, like the little chocolate lips, and I was like, oh my God, Santa was here. It was just my dad.
Yeah.
And so I would do that, but like we would have like a big dinner and open presents and have people over. So that was like a yearly thing. My mom, she makes like a really big dinner. Like we got 2 ovens in the house we live in now because she has like all these things cooking. So
And what's the go-to
for food,
for food? Yeah,
like my favorite that she makes,
Yes.
the mac and cheese.
mac and cheese.
Yeah.
I love mac and cheese.
I'd say unpopular opinion, I prefer
You hate
ham.
mac and cheese?
No, ham over
Oh.
turkey. Ham over turkey.
Depends on my mood.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, it's always turkey at Thanksgiving, but ham at Christmas, and I know on Christmas, well Christmas Day that is, but like Christmas Eve, I told you we do the 7 fishes or some sort of pasta dish or some but it's got to be like we do a homemade thing for pasta, but yeah, I mean, but for me to eat ham on Christmas, I have to have the red beet horseradish to put on top.
Oh, okay.
So that's my tradition.
Have you ever heard of ham loaf?
Yeah,
That is
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
something that we do.
That is
that's a Christmas tradition.
that's a Lou Baxter special.
Is it?
Really?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I did not know that about
Didn't even know-
Luby.
Yeah, I did not know anything about ham loaf, and, until
he told you?
We were on a Golden Apple, and we usually go somewhere to eat afterwards, and he ordered ham loaf. And I'm like, I've heard of meatloaf, but
Yeah.
never
Right,
ham loaf.
ham loaf,
but,
yeah.
Yeah.
But then
It's-
I tried it; it was good.
It's basically
It's like meatloaf, but like with ham.
ham.
I guess. Okay.
Yeah.
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 And it's like this like honey like glazed,
Ooh.
like sauce that they put on it. And
Sounds good.
it's really good.
Sounds
yeah.
good.
So ham loaf was one of the other things that my parents always used to do when we were little, kind of because the chocolate lips on the cup was a reminder. My dad used to, I have actually a funny story. They used to take like baby powder.
Right.
And we had an old fireplace in our house. And we'd come down in the morning and the gate in front of the fireplace would be open and there'd just be like baby powder all over. And then he would trace Santa's footsteps to the tree, and then he'd leave a big mess. And, you know, it was Santa's magic dust.
Santa's magic dust.
One year, my uncle and aunt were staying with us, and my uncle had the bright idea that he was going to dress up as Santa Claus and come into our room in the middle of the night. And I shared a room with my brother, and I didn't wake up. I was out, but
I wouldn't like that.
he woke my brother up, and we were like little, you know. To say, like, you've been a very good boy this year, and, you know, Merry Christmas, and good job. My brother got so freaking scared.
I would too. I would too.
Like, screamed.
That's kind of creepy. I mean, I'm waking them up and doing that.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that before.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
that was interesting. That didn't happen again.
So go to Christmas movie or show that you have to watch.
Oh my God. Charlie Brown.
Absolutely.
I watched Frosty the Snowman for the first time, like the full thing, last Christmas. No one
Really?
told me he died. And I cried.
He comes back.
He does come back, but I cried.
Yeah.
Last Christmas, you gave him away.
It's just,
Yep.
yeah. I mean, like the holiday is not the same if I don't watch all the Charlie Brown specials.
Yeah, Charlie Brown's good. I gotta say, Home Alone.
Home Alone's a good one.
Yeah, and it's on now
classic.
already.
Yeah.
You know, I was just
Hallmark, they're
flipping-
doing the movies too.
Love Home Alone. I mean, everyone does
Home Alone,
Christmas Story marathon all day long.
Yeah. I mean, I watched that once because it's. I mean, when it first came out, I mean, and I was probably in my teens at that time when it came out. It was great.
Yeah.
You know, but they just overplayed it.
They
so
play
much.
the hell out of it now.
Yeah.
Isn't that house in Cleveland? Isn't
It is. Yeah, and it's still.
Home Alone?
Yeah.
No, the Christmas Story house.
Never seen it.
Yeah.
I've never seen
You've never seen Christmas Story? Oh.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how you bypass that. It's
Yeah, it's all
I
over the
don't know.
place.
Let
It's
me
all over the
Google
place.
it. Maybe it'll look familiar.
A different funny story, and then we got to wrap it up here soon. Did you do the Tooth Fairy with your kids when they were little?
Oh my gosh, yes. And we got busted. I mean, because, all right, so Emily, our youngest, is now 20, but she was I guess she found out that there wasn't a Santa from kids at school, right? You know.
Of course there's a Santa.
Right, yeah. And, you know, so, you know, and then the two older ones, you know, kind of ratted us out and told it, you know, because they started getting inquisitive and started hunting for the gifts and were, you know. So anyway, so everything, the Easter Bunny, all that was gone, right? And then, so Emily had lost a tooth. And I mean, you know, her room was right across from Gina's and mine. I'm like, did you put anything under her pillow for losing a tooth? She said, oh my God, I totally forgot. And it's 2 a.m, right? And I hear Gina going in there, and it's dead quiet. And then I hear, "Oh, come on!" So the tooth. Then that was it. That was the end of all of the magic for the.
The Tooth Fairy for me, little. I was little. I don't know what the price of a tooth is now.
Probably like $100.
I'm sure it's gone.
Oh my God, that's
Probably.
inflation. That's
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
That's
With
what.
today's kids.
I mean, this is back in like the early 90s. I think my mom was trying to leave $1 under my pillow, and she left 100.
That was a good
The
year.
next day, I had a $100 bill, and you should have seen the look on my mom's face. She's like, I think she's fulfilled her duties for the rest of your life, you know?
That's for all the teeth.
That's
right
for all
there.
the teeth.
Craig was in a bathroom with some pliers.
Yeah,
pulling-
Exactly.
Nope, not happening anymore.
I got 2 more.
Yeah, no. She let me keep it, but she was like, yeah, Tooth Fairy's done.
That's it. That's it.
One done thing. I figured out the Easter Bunny real quick. I'm like, there's no way that thing is real.
I don't think I ever really vibed with the Easter Bunny. Like, it was like a thing, like, sure, the Easter Bunny, but I was also like, whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Wasn't one of my
I
faves.
think you're right on that.
Yeah.
I don't know, but when you're young, your
Right, exactly.
Your imagination.
Yeah.
And it just that's where it is, and that's the magic of holidays,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
You know, and there are a lot of people that raise their kids to not believe in Santa and stuff at all nowadays, and you know, I'm like,
Times are different.
I guess you know that's to each their
I'm gonna have Drew put a warning on this that little
Spoiler
kids
alert.
should not watch
Not
this
watch.
if you are under a certain
They're like,
age.
what do you mean?
Because I'll tell you, my parents strung us along. I was probably 13 before.
Yeah, I don't.
It was like 11, 12, maybe.
I was like 13 before it, but the way
Yeah.
my parents framed it, because we were Catholic. So
the whole Saint Nick thing.
yeah, like he's a real person.
Yeah.
You know.
My
So-
grandma told my mom that Santa fell off the roof and broke his back. So, yeah.
Do you have a favorite holiday song?
Yeah.
They're all classics, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, they're all
there's
really
a
good.
lot of them. I mean, anything Burl Ives,
Oh my God, I love Burl Ives.
Yeah, Burl Ives,
Yeah.
Holly Jolly Christmas, or
He was a trivia question one day on a crossword, and I got it.
and we got it. Yeah.
Burl Ives.
Yeah. So anything I like, you know, Sinatra,
Yeah.
you know, White Christmas. I
Yeah.
love
Sure.
They're all really
Bing
good.
Crosby. I'm an old
Yeah, I
school
like Big
guy,
too.
so-
Sure.
Yeah.
She loves Mariah Carey. You
Yeah.
know, that crazy that's like,
I heard her when we went outside. You opened the door. I heard her. She went.
she's defrosting right now. She's coming out with that song. What is
She's
it
coming.
called?
All I Want for Christmas
All I
is
Want for
You.
Christmas Is You.
Yeah.
There's another
She's
way
coming.
overplayed song
Yeah,
on the
if
radio.
They wouldn't overplay it, and if they wouldn't start it in right the day after Halloween, I'd be okay with it. And if it comes on a radio, I'll listen through it. But if it comes on again, it's got to go.
You know
Yeah.
who loves Mariah Carey? Craig Rouse.
Craig Rouse.
Really?
The first time I rode with
I
him.
did not know that about Craig Rouse.
Yeah, the first time I rode with him here, that song played, and he kind of ran off the road a little bit. I was like, "Are you good?" And he was like, "Mariah gets me going."
Wow.
Yeah.
Craig Rouse. Okay.
Craig Rouse loves Mariah Carey.
Sounds like he has a crush on Mariah.
Ooh.
Can't argue with that voice though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has a beautiful voice.
So I think we should leave it there.
Okay.
We've killed enough time. It was cool learning about your traditions. And the other thing, like Drew, our editor, she's going to be like, every time you have Kent Urbanski on, you guys go way too long.
We
Sorry,
love Ken.
Drew.
We love to chat with Kent.
Sorry.
We'll leave it there for
We'll leave it
today. We will be back next week. It's a short week for me. This is the last week that I'm here.
Well, we have December. That one.
I have a one random
That
week in
one
December,
week.
but this
Yeah.
is the last full week for me for the rest of the year.
So I guess I'll be filling in, huh?
Probably.
If you would like, you're more than welcome to come by anytime.
Well, Drew
Yeah.
will say no. Don't have
No more Kent. That's
ever
enough.
again.
Don't bring him back.
You're an
on.
interesting guy. You're an
Yeah.
interesting dude. All right. Thanks for watching. We can leave it there, right? We will try again next week. Until then,
Adios.
good luck in the future.
Bye bye.
See ya.
Oh, I kicked you. Sorry.